What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Zoe, known as Off DFS, here to bring you guys that Thursday night football prop video for the Cowgirls taking on the trash ass Giants. Going on tonight for our primetime football game to figure out who is the worst of the worst, who is the trash of the trash. Now, I know I have been missing for quite a little bit. Honestly, it's life. Life has been just lifing. But if you guys new here, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the content I do drop on the channel, and drop a like on this video if this video or any of my other videos help you guys win some money. Now, I may have been gone up here on the YouTube, but I'm still very active over here on the Pat. I have been dropping plays. I have been up here, and as you can see yesterday, almost the full sweep. I missed one play. AT, that damn rebounds assist with the hook, and I even said it talking to my boy Jay, her assists are free. There's no Ty Harris. The ball's in her hands. She's playing literally the whole fucking game. You know it is AT. This is playoff AT. We've seen it time and time again. Like we talked about these things. We talked about it. Honestly, almost a full sweep on the 6 pick that I put out. Nafisa just killed it. Easy day. But if you are not seeing me post up here on the YouTube, I am definitely still posting over there on the Pat. Just like my boy BK, he has dropped his plays as well. He has dropped some stuff. And even for tonight, already for NFL, I have already put up a NFL Thursday Night Football Lotto using the protected no sweat token that they're giving us over here on FanDuel. So if you guys don't have a FanDuel account, you want one for that as well, the link for that is down in the description. You guys can get a deposit match bonus, a couple of free plays that you can get over there, and also some no sweat tokens that you can use and get your money back if it doesn't hit. That's why it's no sweat. It's a nice big behind parlay. If it hits, great, we just made some money. If it doesn't, I still get my money back. But we are here to talk about Prizepicks or any other prop site that you do play your props on. You can definitely use a lot of these plays on Chalkboard, Underdog, as you can see, FanDuel, Fliff, wherever you do play your props at, you definitely can use these. Now, I will say Prizepicks, if you don't have an account, again, for that, link down in the description below. The sad thing right now is that they have taken off the Goblins. I don't know why. But I have clicked through. I seen Goblins were up earlier today, but again, was out running around doing some stuff for family and everything. I come back home to make this video and there's no Goblins. So we are going to have to use regular lines. Now, if they do add the Goblins later, every single regular line that I am going to call out, you can still use it for these Goblins. I will say Dak Prescott. If they give us the Goblin for that, I will take that again. If they, well, I will take that if you can get it. I can't get it. I can only get the regular line right now, but I will still take the 259.5 passing yards, which he has cleared that in his head-to-heads pretty regularly going up against the Giants. Last time he went out there, he threw for over 400 yards going up against them last head-to-head. So definitely a pretty easy play. As we have seen, quarterbacks going up against the Giants, soft defense. You can pass against them. Dallas, very much muddling right now. They're starting out the gate trash. They are trash right now. They're looking horrible. Definitely this will be a bounce back spot. I do believe they can actually do that here in this disposition. I do think that goes out there and throws on the show. Him and CeeDee Lamb, they should be able to link up very well, very easily. I do love the upside for it here with Dak Prescott. That 259.5 passing yards, that's going to be one of my plays that I am on for today. But if they give you the Goblin, definitely will be looking to take that along with his passing touchdowns. Unfortunately, we don't have that up here. It's not up here anymore. The 1.5 Goblin that they had earlier today, I would have jumped all over that. That was an easy play, easy day. I do believe Dak will go out here and throw for over 2 touchdowns because when they get into the end zone, the run game pretty much non-existent. Zeke, not a bell cow back. And as Downings, I believe that's how you say his name. He's taken over more of the reps in regards to the backfield over there with him and Zeke. It is still very much a split backfield, but I don't see him going and getting to the end zone. Definitely will be more of a pass type thing in regards to either CeeDee Lamb breaking off for a long play, or we can also go ahead and get like a Jake Ferguson or Cook going into the end zone in regards to a small short pass dump off, something like that. So either way, upside is definitely there in regards to Dak. If you can get that 1.5 touchdown line, I did take that over there on FanDuel, so definitely a play you can take as well over there. All right, so first play that I'm going to really be going to and then to focus on, and I am kind of pretty heavy on this, and that's going to be looking at the players who are going to be in that short slot type receiving dump off role, especially Daniel Jones. I understand Malik Neighbors pretty much is like the bell of the receiving world right now, just high metrics and everything in regards to targets, receptions, yards, all that good stuff. He looks very good, but Devin Singletary is going to be one of those players in this matchup going up against Dallas. Running backs going up against Dallas so far have covered this receiving line every game so far. They've looked very well in regards to just the pass rush that Dallas does have. They do play a zone defense, so we don't have to worry too much about the middle of the field, that area right there, where we'll actually be able to get some of those dump offs, those passes like that in regards to what Devin Singletary should actually be able to go out there and do. He does have some pretty good yards after the catch. As you can see, going up against Cleveland on the 22nd in that game, he had 43 receiving yards in that one. And then the game prior to that, going up against Washington, 0. Unfortunately, nothing in that game. as he only had 1 reception in that game going up against Washington. But in the game going up against Cleveland, he had 4 receptions. Same thing going up against the game versus Minnesota. He had 4 receptions in that game as well. The upside for him, that's 6.5. Definitely do believe he'll be able to get there. I don't mind his 2 receiving yard. I think it might have actually been bumped up to 2.5 now. Yes, it's been bumped up to 2.5. I would like to that too. Definitely been a push, but that 6.5 receiving yards, that should be an easy day for him in this matchup in regards to the fact that he should be at least about 4 targets, 4 or 5 targets to dump off the pass, especially with Micah Parsons coming barreling down at you. Daniel Jones is going to have to get it out of his hands. He's going to have to get that quick pass. And one of those things is going to be Devin Singletary. Malik Neighbors, he's going to have his chances down the field, things like that. I do see him more as a lean play today. Even though going up against that zone defense, definitely a lot of his damage does come technically after the catch. He's very good after getting the ball in his hands and what he can do afterwards. So I'm not too worried in regards to what Neighbors his upside can be in this matchup. But Singletary, I do like him here in this position spot. Now another player who should actually thrive in the exact same role, pretty much just because he's going to be playing out of that slot, going up against a zone defense. These are the plays that you're going to want to target. Those players that are playing out of the slot, especially when they're going up against a soft zone. Wendell Robinson, he technically is next up in line in regards to the target share behind Malik Neighbors. He is one of Daniel Jones' favorite targets that you see out there on the field. Looking at it, he's seen a good number of targets. In the game going up against Cleveland, he saw 8 targets in that game. Game going up against Minnesota, he saw 12. And then going up against Washington, he only saw 4 targets in that game. So, of course, the 2 receptions, kind of low. But being one of the favorite targets in regards to Daniel Jones for that short reception yardage right there. Wendell Robinson, do love his upside here. The 4, safety for the push. But definitely I see personally a good chunk of targets going to him, especially like I said in regards to when we're looking at Singletary for his upside in regards to his receiving yards. Same thing for Wendell Robinson, Daniel Jones' favorite short. One of my alarms. Sorry guys. One of his short target attacks that he will be going to, and I do see him going to him quite often here in this matchup and in this game. So that 4 reception yards, 4 receptions, do love the upside for that. Now going over to the other side on Dallas, I already said that Dak should have a pretty good day. If Dak's going to have a good day, that means his leading receiver, CeeDee Lamb, should be able to have a good day as well, which he should, especially considering going up against a defense in New York Giants who are dealing with some injuries, considering that they're missing their star nickel, who would actually be pretty much defending Lamb playing out of the slot, which we do see Lamb run. I want to say about 40 to close to 50-ish% of his routes are ran out of the slot. I know he does play on the left and right side of the field, some of those deep down the yard threats, but out of the slot is where Lamb lines up majorly. I do like his 6.5 receptions, as he is going to be playing going up against some backups right here in this spot. And again, coming off of a weak game last week, 4 receptions going up against Baltimore last week. The game before that, going up against the Saints, only 4 in that game, and then Cleveland 5. This is going to be an explosion of a game for CeeDee Lamb here, going up against the Giants, who play pretty much a very good man coverage. Lamb should be able to eat this up and eat it apart, honestly. Just looking at the metrics and everything for him. That 6.5 receptions, loving the upside for that, along with the 82.5 receiving yards. I would take that more as a lean. If we were able to get a goblin play for his reception yards, I would actually take that. But the 6.5 receptions, or if you want to take the 9.5 targets, I could see him being peppered with targets here in this matchup. But I really do actually like that 6.5 receptions. The upside should definitely be there for him. Now, some other plays that we can go to, as you guys do know, I do love looking at the first quarter plays. Definitely looking at CeeDee Lamb over on his 14.5 first quarter receiving yards. Again, expect him to be peppered, quite frankly, early and often, especially just go ahead and get this game started and straight about the gate. If New York can't get any momentum going, maybe the run game isn't really helping them chew the clock. Definitely getting some early 3 and outs. Ball back inside Dallas' hands. If they can get at least 2 drives, I can see Lamb definitely going over this 14.5 first quarter receiving yards. Now, if you want to take a chance, and that's if you want to take a chance, you definitely can mess with Malik Neighbors. He has cleared it in 2 out of the 3 games that they did go. Again, he does a lot of his damage after the catch. So I could see him if he could break one. Dallas's defense, it definitely is a weak defense as well. But they're not giving us any of the other players over here that I would actually rather look to. If Singletary was up here, I would actually go ahead and take his, because I could see him being someone that's looked to first, frankly, early and often. For those easy dump offs and pass, like what I was saying, or Wendell Robinson, if they actually gave us that one, I would take that. But CeeDee Lamb, 14.5 receiving yards, I do like the upside for that one, and I definitely could mess with that. Dak Prescott over his 58.5 passing yards first quarter. He's cleared it again 2 out of the 3 games that they played. Should have cleared it actually going up against the Saints, but Saints were just killing them, running all over them and all over the place. I definitely could see the upside for that one, but that would definitely be a lean play for Dak. I really would much rather play the CeeDee Lamb one if I was to play something over here. To be quite truthful and frankly, guys, since they do not have up the Goblins, it kind of makes it a little bit muddy in regards to what to actually play on today. I don't like it. Without the goblin plays, we're not really getting value because you're kind of forced to try to shove certain things. So I definitely would maybe just run some 2-mans tonight, play safe. Do not go too crazy, because without the goblins, it's really got no value over here on Prizepicks. So just be playing these straight lines right here, because these are truly some 50-50 lines that we have to deal with. I gave you some of the plays that I really do feel very strongly about. Full list is up on the Patreon. Definitely check that out. I have lean next to some of the plays that are lean, and I have a star next to my main play that I really do love for today. That'll be my primary play that I would kind of put in, I'd say about 50% of my slips if I am running multiple slips. So good luck to everybody. Hopefully I will be back here from here on out in regards to being able to cover the WNBA and also some more NFL prop plays. Good luck to everybody. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't done so already. Peace.